Welcome back, new viewers and game bears. It's time for another episode of the Kirby Superstar Ultra playthrough, and today we're gonna find out what's so offensive about the Great Cave Offensive. Kirby finds himself lost in a deep cave full of peril and treasure. Find all 60 treasures and get out safely. New game. Look at Kirby, just has his little safari hat and his little backpack, just walking around. I think it's BS though that he somehow didn't see that hole just now. Also, Kirby, you can float out of there. What are you doing? I guess you just forgot he could do that. Alright, one weird thing about this cutscene. It's funny how we end up in this crystal mines looking area. But then, when we get to the first level of this stage, we're not in a crystal mine. You'll see that in just a second. Is this my first time? Nope, I've played this before. It's just faster if we go over it first. See what I tell you? We're not in a crystal mine, so what the hell is that area we saw in that cutscene? I don't know. Alright, we can see this little part over here is blocked up, so let's go through this door. And we can get ourselves the fighter ability with the sub-tree level. And right over here you can see that it's got a little lock. I actually didn't notice that we were looking at a chest. But these are all the different treasures that we can get, and as you saw on the screen beforehand, there are 60 of them. 15 per area, there being 4 areas as you can see. So, a lot of treasures, though some we'll see later on in this mode, are gotten through various challenges. As you can see, this one right over here is right out in the open. You found the gold medal. Price, 10,000 Gs. What the hell is Kirby gonna do with that currency? I don't know. I'm surprised we don't have more Kirby games with some sort of currency like that. Alright, right over here should be another treasure if we go into this door. Alright, we can get this treasure right over here. We got another gold coin for 1/10 of the price. Awesome. And anyways, the more of these we collect, the more will show up on this side of the screen over here, as you can see. Though you are bound to miss at least a few of them on our first playthrough, and we'll talk about that later on. Ah, never mind, guess I'm not hitting him. Alright, we need to break this one. Do not break the one in the middle, so we can get this treasure. Oh, we got a whip. Hopefully Kirby doesn't do anything weird with said whip. Thankfully the whip ability won't exist yet. If you try to hit this platform, that lava will show up. Let's get ourselves a knuckle gel, friend, and absorb this one. Speaking of, you know what? We'll let that bird on spawn again. Let me throw this away, we don't need it. Go over here. Let's get our wing ability. Because we need the wings range to deal with this. Ah, I almost died there. Alright, oh, that sent me back. Alright, we try again. We're supposed to use Condor Knife for that to get them both simultaneously. Let me get the Scarfy out of here. Alright, now we have ourselves this treasure. The Crystal Ball for 200,000 Gs. Probably stands for gold. Alright, just like in later Kirby games, in this game, depending on what weapon you have, I keep saying weapon, ability you have, certain abilities will work underwater. Only Sword, Hammer, and Parasol in this game have that. Alright, the Lucky Cat for 500 Gs. Let's go over here just see if we're missing the treasure. Doesn't look like it. Alright, we need to keep that one open, as you can see there. We can hit this here block. And now we can get the treasure. Like, there's really no reason to collect all the treasures. You can complete this mode without them. The Sirius Sword for 142,000 Gs. But I think it's just a completion reward. I've never gotten all 600 pieces, or treasures. I've only gotten 58 of them at most. And back in elementary school, like I mentioned before. So I don't really know what happens if you get all 60. Alright, the Screw Attack, a nice little Metroid reference for 80,000 Gs, and we have over 10% of the treasures now. And if you hit this thing over here, you can hit these too to uncover some more things. And another treasure is ours. We got the Ikigo candy. I do not remember this one, I'll be honest. Alright, that is the end of the level, but we're not going to go in there just yet. Probably missed out on a lot of other treasures we can get. Alright, this here one. Alright, let's unlock that, and we will be able to get it from here. Or I guess not from there, but a nice little one-up indeed. Alright, this here Boomerang Bro is a nice enemy variation to the Poppy Bro Jr., but sadly there's no Boomerang ability in this game. I don't think we ever have a Kirby game where there's a Boomerang ability to begin with. But it was the Phantom Mask for 278,000 Gs. Alright, if we look at our here collection, there are only 4 more treasures we have yet to get in this area. Alright, we should have ourselves a mid-boss over here. We need Bonkers powers, so I'm gonna try not to hit him because I don't want to accidentally, what am I call it? Hit those destructible platforms that are there. And thankfully my partner is doing a pretty good job not accidentally... Ah, you... No, he's gonna run off. Damn it. Alright, we can always reset this, I'm pretty sure, right? Yeah, we can. We can try to fight him again. Alright, sorry, but you're gonna have to die. Alright, let's fight him again, but we gotta be careful not to break the destructible blocks. Oh, you can even break them himself, apparently. Oh, for God's sake. Alright, let's try this again. We're gonna keep trying until we beat him. That's not what I wanted. Sorry, Birdon, but we need you dead for a second. Alright, throw those bombs. Oh, no. And you can just walk off again. Alright, just keep trying until we do it. Alright, all 3 of them. Alright, he drops a star. Can't get that one fast enough. Alright, at least that hammer attack doesn't break the platform, and now we have the Bonkers hammer ability, which we're gonna need this to get some treasures. Alright, starting with this one. We have the Star Stone for 82,100 Gs. I'll let him move out of the way. Alright, we have ourselves some more abilities. Why don't we bring back Bonkers for a second? And those guys over there can give you the beam ability, but we need the cutter ability for right now to break these. Alright, these things over here. We can collect this nice and carefully just by doing this. Ow, come on. Alright, thankfully the mirror ability also has cutting properties in case we need them. Alright, and now our next treasure is the bandana. For our 1,990 Gs. Alright, this little mirror cutting attack right over here can cut ropes as well. Such as this one. Okay, never mind. I guess I'm remembering that wrong. Alright, I don't want you to get that. Thank you. Let's go get that cutter ability real fast. I do remember that being able to cut ropes, but apparently not. Alright, just be careful. We need to cut this. This will allow us to have another treasure. Alright, the season's heart for 250,000 Gs. And a nice little one-up. And I think there's just one treasure we are missing here, it looks like. So why don't we go try to find it? Oh, come on, man. Some of these enemy placements aren't really the best. Yeah, Bonkers ain't looking too good. Alright, get rid of him for now, so we can get our hammer ability. At least the healing items do respawn, which is nice. Alright, right over here, there is our final treasure for this area. And that is the Beast's Fang for 7,300 Gs. Alright, and anytime you get all the treasures, it'll be highlighted by a little gold symbol on the map that you see on the screen. Alright, now into this here door we go, and here comes the boss of this area. That being a boss we haven't seen yet, Fatty Whale. Actually, Fatty Puffer from Return to Dreamland is homage to this boss. This guy's pretty easy. He'll jump in like that, having a bunch of waves over him. He's just a whale wearing a sailor's outfit, which I think is kind of funny. And one of the reasons why I think Hammer's absolutely broken, because of its dash attack being able to hit Fatty Whale numerous times. And he'll do all of these little jumping attacks from a really funny looking angle. But anyways, he's dead. I also kind of like the little pipe he has, it's pretty funny. But he's a super easy boss. Alright, Maxim Tomato, and we're on the mine cart. And Kirby gets himself a little mine hat as well. Alright, you just ride on this, it's a fun little cinematic. You don't really have to do this if you don't want to. But you can, it's just there. Alright, you jump off. And now you're into the next area, that being this crystalline area that we saw beforehand. In that opening cutscene. This is at the part where you definitely will miss a few treasures. I'll probably look up where to get the other ones off screen and get them there for later on. But first things first, our first treasure is whatever is in here. You found a dime, 10 Gs. Alright, so that tells me that the 10 Gs is comparable to USD, most likely, at least in international versions. But you keep going down here and you get yourself another treasure. The Glass Slipper, apparently Cinderella's canon in the Kirby universe, for 120,000 Gs. And a nice little one up too. Alright, you go into this door. And right over here is a save point. If you want to save, just go over here. Save your progress. Because you know what they say, it's good to keep a record. Alright, you have 3 separate doors you can go to, all of which is teeming with treasure. Starting in this little room here. You need to go all the way around in order to get said treasure, however. Alright, we got Yo-Yo Jim, but we don't need him just yet. And like I mentioned earlier in the episode, Hammer can be used underwater as you see here. And pretty much every later Kirby game, from Eternal Dreamland onward, will do the same thing. Alright, you got a bucket for 200 Gs, with an M on it. Alright, the water current will rise. Now you get yourself a little Maxim tomato. I think I might have... Oh no, my ability. In this game, if your ability does fall into water, you lose it for good, so... That happened to me just now. And if I remember correctly... This... I should have gotten the yo-yo guy, but whatever. This... I want to say this is like a little maze, but not entirely. Alright, Maxim tomato, that's nice. Go down here. Gotta evade the spikes. Don't want to accidentally get hit by them. Ow. Whatever, damage boost. Alright, and we have ourselves another treasure over here. What is inside? The Power Paintbrush for 222,000 Gs, which I believe is a reference to Kirby's Canvas Curse. Alright, you remember that treasure chest we saw earlier? We just gotta avoid some of the obstacles. We should be able to get it just fine. You can even go up here too if you want to. Alright, right over there, there's the chest. Just slowly inch over. There we go. Got it. You got the $100 coin, which is pretty cool. So 10,000 Gs is $100, eh? Good to know. Alright, there's other treasures we can get in here, but for now, we'll go back and go over here. Open up this here switch, and a nice little water current shows up, and we have ourselves another treasure. The Goblet for 800 Gs. Right, you can keep swimming up towards this current if you choose to. I believe to get that one over there, you just need to hit that bomb block, but we can't access that just yet. I don't want bombs, my friend, thank you. There has to be a way to get... Actually, might as well use the crash enemy for that. Alright, I'm gonna reset the room. I completely forgot about that. Don't attack... God damn it. Alright, let's try that again. So anytime you press that button, gotta be ready for that treasure that shows up there. Alright, now we are the crash ability. That should be able to hit the button from the other side. And it does just that. You got the brass knuckles for 200,000 Gs. I'd hate to see Kirby with one of those, not gonna lie. Alright, now we have bombs. You want them, they're yours, my friend. As long as you have enough rubies. Or Gs, I guess, in this case. The Amber Rose for 22,100 Gs. There's nothing up here, though it looks like there would be something up there, but no. Alright, we have ourselves a mid boss. Proppy Bro Sr. And that's it. That's this entire fight. We got ourselves another little treasure. The machine parts, which doesn't look like machine parts, but whatever. Actually, no, wait. I think that's supposed to be one of the machine parts from Kirby's Air Ride. That's what it looks like to me. But anyways, 121,300 Gs. We already have the bomb ability, so we won't be needing that. Alright, I'm gonna go back in here and then come right back in. Well, better yet, let's have my partner get healed. Since saving heals us. Alright, let's go down here again and try to get this here treasure. There we go. And you got yourself the saucepan for only 10 Gs. Or 10 cents, apparently. Alright, we don't need that. Give him his little present. Anyways, why don't we go see what's in the other door? Alright, if I remember correctly, these parts over here, ow, will lead to the boss of this area. And we got ourselves the ancient gem that looks like a earpiece or something. For 68,000 Gs. Actually, if I remember correctly, if you hit those boomerang bros, you actually get the cutter ability. I completely forgot about that, actually, but yeah. Since I guess this is the closest thing to a boomerang in this game. Or in Kirby. Looking at our treasures, we're only missing about 5 in this area, it looks like. Oh, come on, you stole my ability. Alright, just slide kick to get your ability back. That's pretty easy to do. Alright, and there should be another treasure hidden over here. There it is. And you got yourself the Falcon's helmet for 41,000 Gs, which most likely is a reference to F-Zero, to the F-Zero franchise. Make us a new F-Zero game already, goddammit. That is an F-Zero 99 at the time of me recording this. I got myself a nice stack of pancakes. I can kill this wheelie over here. We got ourselves another treasure. The cell phone, which is a reference to Kirby's cell phone from Amazing Mirror. Worth 4,210 Gs. 40,000, not 4,000. I can't read. Alright, we can use the wheel power to get through all those Gordos. And I believe there's a wind current in that area as well. So let me get this wheelie sitting over here. Get over here, I need you. Alright, now we can just pass through all this. Sorry, partner. Oh, come on, we can do it. I'm taking way too much damage. Alright, at least the game has the courtesy to give us a 1-up afterwards. Or not a 1-up, but a Maxim Tomato. You got the Mirror of Truth, or the Truth Mirror, for 50,000 Gs. Ow. My partner's dead. Alright, we took way too much damage from that, but that's okay. And now right over here leads us to the door to the next boss of this area. Alright, we got ourselves Fighter. Or Knuckle Joe. We can always come back for the 2 treasures that we missed. I'll probably do that off screen. Actually, wait a minute. This isn't who I think it is. It's a new boss. The Computer Virus is its name, and it will have 3 separate bosses against you. A slime appeared. It's like an actual RPG of some sort. And I kind of think that's cool. RPG in my Kirby game. Alright, the slime will have certain attacks like a star attack. And the slime takes 40 damage. That can allow you to calculate how many attacks it can use. Or what damage it does. The slime costs repels, but it did nothing. The slime has been defeated. And now we have the puppet. A puppet appeared as 104 HP. The puppet takes 40 damage. The puppet uses a hex, but nothing happens. There's this funny text that the puppet could say where it says the puppet used swagger. Or the puppet has some swagger. Which I think is funny. As the puppet uses a star attack, and puppet's dead. You beat the puppet. And now a magician has appeared. The magician Kirby and his friends attack. The magician takes 35 damage. The magician casts a guard spell, which means the magician will take far less damage. A quarter damage, I believe. Well, it took 9 damage. I mean, all he's doing is delaying the inevitable by doing that, but whatever. Anytime these enemies try to throw stars at you, you just block. Our fire attack doesn't do any damage. Knuckle Joe took damage. Our magician only took 35 damage. The magician attacks. And the magician's dead. Damn it, I want that hammer. Oh well. Alright, Kirby and his friends beat all of the enemies. You gained 241 experience. Not that it matters. Ha! Self-awareness. Your sincerity went up by 4. Your softness went up by 1. Your spirit went up by 2. Your kindness went up by 3. Your maturity went up by 5. Your friendship went up by 4. Yeah, totally a power of friendship anyways. Back when I was in elementary school, I used to do this all the time, thinking my character stats are actually being risen, but no. Alright, now, continuing on the minecart. Alright, and now we can go into this here door, and we're in the third area, the old tower. However, just like the previous area, there is a save area in this part too. If I remember correctly, I think it's over here. We can go on to the next area right away without fighting the boss here, but this is a huge Metroidvania-type labyrinth in this area. If we go over here, we can save now. And I think that should do for this episode of the Kirby Superstar Ultra playthrough. In the next episode, we'll continue going through the old tower as well as the final area here that you see around this part over here. So if you all enjoyed this edition of the Kirby Superstar Ultra playthrough and you want to see more, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and follow. And one of the videos you see on screen now on YouTube, that bell button for more. Consider answering the question down in the link in the description below and becoming a YouTube member for $3 a month and subscriber for $6 a month for wonderful things such as an ad-free experience as well as exclusive videos. Anyways, thank you all for watching. Have a perfect day.